What's up, guys? This is Justin from the Board Game Losers, and we're here to play Too Many Bones, which is an absolute favorite on the channel. Y'all know that. And if it's not your favorite, what's your problem? Nah, for real. It's really good. So we're going to play Too Many Bones, but we're going to play the Age of Tyranny. So if you don't know anything about the Age of Tyranny, this is an expansion that was released after the first Too Many Bones. Basically, it allows you to play a campaign style, which means you play through 7 tyrants. Your goal is to basically get through and live through 7 tyrants. And along the way, instead of normally we play through a tyrant, we beat it, yay, we're done. But in this case, we're going to be playing through the tyrant, and then we're going to draw a campaign card. And that campaign card is going to do a couple things. Instead of the standard start, where we start with 0 progress on day 1 with nothing on our boards, it's going to modify that. So we may start further along in days. We're going to have a different number of days that doesn't match the normal days that go with the tyrant that we're fighting. We're going to get to potentially roll forward some of our stats and skill dice, depending on what the card says. We're going to get scars, which basically are going to be negative things that apply. So, for example, it may say, okay, you've got to block 1 skill slot on your skill mat. You've got to, lose a stat, right? So some stuff like that. And then it's also going to modify the campaign in that, for example, I know one of them that I've seen another playthrough on Rob's Tabletop. No. Yeah, Rob's Tabletop Gaming, I think it was. Not Rob's Tabletop World, that's Rob Warren, but he's my guy too. It was like you get 2 fatigue damage in the fatigue rounds instead of 1, stuff like that. So that's what we're going to do. And playing a campaign is fun, but it's more fun with friends. So I've got 2 friends here with me. This is Hunter and Andrew. I'm not even going to try to point, so I'll point to them. Oh, yeah. We're playing Too Many Bones. I told you I was going to do that earlier. Yeah. I forgot. But Hunter's played one time. Yep. He played Unbreakable. And Andrew has never played, so we've done some teaching and a round of combat. So, we'll be doing that. So since they've never played, really, we're going to start with the 2 health and 1 extra skill point, just to give us a fair chance. And it's been a while since I played 2, and I would like to go as long as I can in this campaign instead of crashing out at the first tyrant, because that would just suck for content, right? But that's the plan. So the tyrant that we're going to face, I've already chosen it. But normally the way this works is you have a campaign card. You read the campaign card. The campaign card is going to tell you which tyrant. Sometimes it'll be a specific tyrant. Sometimes it'll be a random tyrant. Remember, the Age of Tyranny was designed with the original Too Many Bones in mind. So that 7 tyrants is not a random number. It's the number of tyrants that were in the original Too Many Bones. But there's nothing, and even Shannon has said this at CTG several times, there's nothing that keeps you from using Unbreakable, or I guess potentially even, not Unbreakable, that keeps you from using Undertow, or, technically Unbreakable. But I'm just using the original and Undertow instead of Unbreakable. I've got all my Unbreakable stuff separate, so that's why I'm doing it, because I want to separate it all out again. But we're going to use all that content. So that means potentially any of the baddies. That could include Barnacle. That could include any of those guys from Undertow. All of the baddies, the mechs, the crown, all those guys, they're all going to come from both the core set and Undertow. So we got a pretty good smattering of some like I've got to use 2 chip trays to hold all the baddies. Okay, it's ridiculous. So that's what we're going to do. We're playing 3 gear locks, and so let's just go through the gear locks before we start. So I'm playing Nugget. Probably my favorite is Tantrum, I would say, but I'm playing Nugget, who's probably my second or third favorite. I've got the 2 health, because we're starting like that on the easy mode. I forget what it's called. I'm not going to look it up. But a training point I used was a long blade. And, of course, the Sling Stones, that is a die that you get to begin with. It's just a counter. It doesn't doesn't cost you any kind of training points or anything like that. So Nugget's thing is she's kind of got a lot of some debuffs and stuff like that, and she's got some movement around the board with like the dash, the tumble. If I went the Keymaster line, if we get some Trove loot and stuff, there are some things that she can use to help rerolls and Trove loot to unlock and stuff like that. So pretty good kind of all around support character. We don't really have any like heavy defense or heavy offense characters, so this should be an interesting playthrough. But we'll see what happens. And so that's who I'm taking. So the next one's going to be Patches. This is going to be Hunter. So no, that's not. That's going to be Andrew.
Yeah, I chose Patches. So my buff point is I chose a medkit, which gives me extra healing abilities, and then I have the +2 health, of course.
Right. Mm-hmm. And we're using the brass mags. If you see those,
oh yeah,
they're amazing.
They are.
Riffle.
Alrighty.
That's Hunter, not Andrew.
I'm Hunter. I got the House Edge ability, which when I roll it, I draw the number of cards from the full deck over here, and I place them in my discard, which I'll put somewhere. Then I choose that same number of cards from my discard and place them back at the bottom of the full deck. So it kind of just keeps them in rotation.
Yeah.
In simple terms.
Yeah. So Riffle is all about deck manipulation. So basically he gets an opportunity to do card plays at the beginning of his turn, and then he does his regular turn. But most of his skill dice are part of the, manipulating those decks and manipulating that card play. So that's what he's going to do. Mm-hmm. Right. So, like I said, I know what the campaign card says, and it's going to say random, so disregard that. But we're going to fight Molmesh. Mm-hmm. But let's start with the campaign card. All right. The Age of Tyranny. Fleeing the Deepwood was a last resort. Now safe behind the walls of the human city Obendar, the thinning population of Gearlocks regroup. 7 tyrants have invaded northern Daylor and are preparing to wipe the Gearlock race off the map for reasons that remain unknown. We all know it's Novulus, but we didn't know this when Age of Tyranny came out. The Council is sending a small band of Gearlocks north to eradicate the Ebon and their tyrant leaders one at a time. The Council has added Duster, one of our own, to our tyrant list due to her declaration of war on the Council itself. Just like the rest of the tyrants, her motivations remain hazy. Preparations have already begun as it's nearly time to depart. So, just on a side note, since we're playing with Undertow, theoretically we could have played with Duster as a playable Gearlock because, that happened in Undertow. Again, at the end of TMB, from a lore standpoint, we find out Novulus was experimenting on Duster. Duster was doing what she was doing to try to get back at Novulus, and in Undertow, she becomes one of us that's trying to thwart Novulus. So, since we're playing with that, we could have technically played with her, but nobody chose her, so we didn't have to worry about it. Campaign starter card. So, there's a lot of stuff going on in this card. Dang it, it's not that one. It's that one. The card is going to tell us rewards, and that has to do with what happens after we finish the Tyrant. The scars, again, that's what happens after we finish the Tyrant. So we're going to draw these scar cards that are off here to the side. That's going to give us some things that are going to change our people carry over. So because in some of these cards you can start later on in the days with additional, further along in the days, and then you need however many progress you need. The carryover is going to let us carry over loot, skills, stats, those sorts of things, so that we don't start with nothing in the next day or the next Tyrant. And then the Tyrant is going to tell us, is it random? Is it a specific Tyrant? Is it a chosen Tyrant? This one says random. I guess we could say I just put one in the bag and drew it. That was random. But I chose Molmesh just because he matched. He's pretty simple since it's, the first time these guys have played. And it's been a while since I played too. So our starting point in this case, we start like normal. Day 1 with 0 progress. And we get 9 days, and we need 6 progress. So that actually ends up matching Molmesh, which is another reason why I picked him too. So it's a normal Molmesh fight. So that's that card, and that is all there is to do with that card. And so we've got Molmesh. He uses Beast, Bog, and Dragon type baddies. Once human, now Worgen, Molmesh has an insatiable hunger for that which he once was. Knowing there is no going back, he lets that hunger fuel his fury toward any non-Ebon DeLorean, this isn't Back to the Future, who stands in his way of exacting vengeance. So, again, we have 9 total days. We need 6 progress to take him on. So, I really need this to sit up. There we go. So this is our spread. So we got our mat. This is our progress mat, and then we have a couple of battle cams. So that's the top down, and then this is a side view, which we'll use probably more often than this, to be honest. But we're gonna do what we're gonna do. So we're gonna draw the first day. Day 1, the Spoony Bard. The mood prior to it's like deja vu. I feel like I've done this before. The mood prior to venturing out on a journey to take down a ruthless overlord is always somber, but this guy singing is not helping. The line twixt life and death, too far or did we step? Daylor's soul refused to take those awful deeds done at the break. His name is Edward, and he says that he didn't write the tune. It's work of another musician who's been hanging around town. Heard she's in jail, but hard to tell. Oh no, here come the guards. So I have 2 options. One is, neither one of them are combat. First option, turn Edward in for spreading propaganda. That's going to give us a bonus loot each. The guards thank you and escort him away. You may choose to skip your next encounter and claim encounter success. Take these rewards instead, which will give us 1 progress and 2 training points. So basically we can optionally skip the next day if we don't want to do it. Second option, with no bonus, is explain to the guards that Edward was simply sharing an example of illegal lyrics, so that you wouldn't accidentally start singing them to yourself or something. Edward thanks you and offers you a secret tune. Treat this card as loot. Ancient melody. Before the start of any non-tyrant battle, party gains surprise. When surprise is, we get to go to the top of the BQ, all of us. I'm not BQ, top of the initiative meter. Either way, whichever one we pick, we get a progress, a training point, and a loot. So, do we still want to go with the...
I kind of like the second one just because it's kind of like its own loot card.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah, depending on how bad the initiative is on some of those baddies.
It could... Well,
you get a couple 6s and you're like, oh gosh, I hate my life.
Yeah, that's true. And I feel like we're just starting out, so we could probably take on first few days pretty easy.
Yeah.
Compared to what it will be. So I feel like skipping the second
What
day.
y'all's roll on y'all's... Mine's a 5 is my highest.
I've got a 4.
I've got a 5, 2 4s.
I think I have 2
3 and a 2.
Yeah, I have 2 5s.
So I'm a little bit
See,
faster.
I'm a little bit higher up on
That's
the...
interesting.
Yours is pull over, but I guess you're more of a support.
I've got 2 4s and 4 3s.
Wow, you're slow.
Oh, I know why I didn't do that. Okay. So we're going to go with the second option?
Sure.
Alright, so that gives us 1 progress.
Nice.
1 training point, and we all get a loot. So
Nice.
you get a loot.
Do I get a loot for that card?
And yep. You get a loot.
During and
I get a loot. Ooh, okay. I got 12-ounce coffee.
Nice.
On the simple snare.
A plated skull. At the start of a round, you may place 1 defense die in an active slot.
And you can use that up to 3 times.
I can
That's
basically undo their movement
That's
in
cool.
one position. So they move towards one, I can move it back 1.
Okay.
If it's life threatening.
The 12-ounce coffee. Using various ounce amounts to drink 12 ounce. At start of battle, add 1 bone to your backup plan. Bribe the Molnor, that's a 12 ounce. Go first when playing dangerous darts. Or pay the Keysmith, that's a 24 ounce. Open a trove loot. Open a trove loot.
Oh.
What? Get snobby, 24 ounce. Persistent. Whenever you draw a loot with coffee in its name, draw another loot. So in other words, I can't have 2 of these because that is I think those are promo. And it's light. It says it doesn't count towards my loot slot, so it doesn't count to pretty much everything else will.
Yeah.
This is being a promo is the only reason it says that.
Gotcha.
Okay, cool. So that's day one.
Yeah, we gotta spend our point, don't we?
Yep, training points.
Look at my.
I add to my dexterity.
I think I'm.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's a good call.
I mean, I kind of feel like I need to do defense. I've got 3. Oh, man, that dex would be good to be able to roll like max attack and defense.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a dex because I got the combat die. Although I don't know, getting her like that wildborn, lucky, all that sort of stuff. That would be pretty good too. Because I got to start down that road if I want to go that. Dang. Yeah, let's do the dex first. That's going to be beneficial overall.
It's a good cause.
Cool. All right. So we did all of our stuff. We got our encounter rewards. Does anyone want to trade loot? You good with what you got?
I'm good with what I got.
We don't have any trove loot, so then we do our individual options. Rest and recover. Search for loot or scout the area. I mean,
Ooh, I could try to get something better.
you could, or yeah. I mean,
I might,
whatever you
because
want
I'm
to do.
doing their position 1 movement. It ain't.
Yeah, but that could be huge.
It could be.
Yeah.
But you think there's better stuff out there?
Well, I mean, there's better stuff and worse stuff. So
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's situationally useful, and you get to use it twice. So
Yeah. I guess I'll just keep it.
all right. So I guess we'll scout. Probably
Sure.
the easiest thing to do.
Yeah.
Look at that, I did. So I'll scout first. Wow, one.
Oh, yeah.
1 action. Okay. So Direwolf Pup, 3 health, 3 initiative, 1 attack die. It's got lashback 1. So lashback means if you attack it and you don't kill it, then it automatically hits you back for 1. It is a melee. I mean, that's pretty simple.
Yeah.
It's only 3 health, so I think we'll be okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. What do you want to do?
So I have scout, and then there's what was the other?
Scout, trade your loot, or rest and recover.
Oh, scout.
Yeah. Day 1. All right, so that's got to be another 1 point. So
What we got?
a dragon whelp, 2 health, 5 initiative, so it's pretty quick. 2 attack, 1 defense. It's ranged, and it's got weaken 1. So weaken 1 basically means when it attacks you, you automatically get a -1 to your dex for the next turn. So
It's only got 2 health.
only got 2 health. It has a defense die, but
Yeah. It's all.
that's not the end of the world. Are you doing the same thing?
Yeah, roll it for me, because I don't want
No.
to get the D6
Oh wait,
over there.
you roll it.
1.
Okay. All those.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so that is poison 2, bog frog. Okay, so it's 4 health, 3 initiative. It's melee, but it's a poison 2, so it just straight up puts poison 2 on somebody, and it's always the strongest person. So, thinking to day 2, if there's a encounter, we're going to get a 5 and then the pup.
Mm.
Day 3 will be when he comes up if we keep him.
He's not too bad. He's only got 4 health.
Yeah, I mean,
poison
he's
two's
melee,
rough.
so at least he's not on like the background.
Yeah.
Background.
Well, we got plenty of heals, I'd say, to counter that poison.
So you want to keep him?
Sure.
All right. Cool. Day 1 in the books. Look at that. It thinks I stood up. I mean, I've done all my stuff today.
Woo!
I closed a ring, which I think it's like sitting here doing that.
Yeah,
I think it counts.
You've done like a
No, it didn't
4
tell
game
me to
day.
stand this time.
You burn 1,000 calories today, just.
That's the truth, man.
Mm-hmm. At heart, we did.
I thought about burning 1,000 calories. Does that count?
It's the thought that counts. It's kind of like a present.
All right. Special encounter. Insult to injury. 3 different types of shrieks, each with its own unique, ear-splitting obnoxiousness. This is how life outside the gates of Obendar says hello. The races that make up the Eben don't always care for each other. This particular masochist is toying with a young goblin, kobold, and orc, educating them on how sharp a dagger can be. Attempting to save their own skins, they point in this direction, cover blown. It's hard to blame the victims. They weren't going to escape without some sort of diversion. Thankfully, they stick around to hurl insults while they watch vengeance being served. Mm-hmm. 2 options. Both combat. First one, guess there's a peanut gallery, and this would be we get one person gets 1 additional loot. The BQ's baddie points, so that would be a 5 and a 1. And they all have careless, so that is a skill that they get add, which means if they roll a bone, they do 1 damage to themselves. The second option is usher the victims to shelter. BQ baddie points, it's the same amount of baddie points. Mm-hmm. This gets us an extra training point if we do this option. No defense dice may be rolled during round 1, gearlocks or baddies. So nobody gets to roll a defense die during round 1, get an extra training point. Or we take the 1 single extra loot, and they all have careless. Either way, we get 1 progress, 1 training point, and everybody gets another loot.
That's the second one.
Yeah,
I mean, training points are huge. Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm thinking. All right, so the BQ is baddie points, so that means we got a 5 and a 1. Well, we know what the pup is, so that is our BQ. So let's go. Let's go. So, that one sucks. Well, they all suck. Let's just be honest. So we have an owl bear. 5 health.
Thank you.
He rolls 4 attack dice, so yeah.
Yikes.
Okay. And we have no defense the first round.
Yeah.
Is he ranged?
He's melee.
Okay. First hope.
There's something. His initiative is 4. So, that. And then we know the pup is a 3. Lane 2. And it is an initiative 3.
Mm-hmm.
So now we roll our initiatives.
Did we choose the option that gave us the first,
The surprise?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, alright.
No.
Yeah, we did.
Did we?
Oh, we didn't? I don't know.
I don't remember. We just did that. How could we forget that? No, I think maybe no, because we didn't get 2 loots. If we'd have done that, we'd have got 2 loots. Is that the option you wanted?
I don't care.
No.
Which is
I think we picked the first one the first time before I fixed the audio, and then we chose the other one the second time.
Yeah,
that's right.
So
we do get the surprise.
no, we can as a single use do it. We don't have to do it.
Oh, well, yeah. But it is kind of like a
Yeah.
It's an option.
Okay, now.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
All right, so roll your initiatives. Oh, we got a 4, so I get to go before he does.
4.
3.
You get a 4 too.
It don't matter if you want to go before or after you.
3.
So
Okay.
all right.
So I'll go first.
So there we go. All right, round 1, riffle. You gotta have your 5 cards.
Yeah, I'm gonna lay these out. Make sure the camera gets it. I'm gonna lay them right
There we
here.
go.
I'll scoot this down just a little. So I have 5th. There. So there's my 5 cards. I'm gonna pull up the chart just to make it easier on me. Let's see. I'm probably gonna put my
You get
person
some-
down first.
Oh yeah, we
We
gotta
haven't done that yet.
determine where we're gonna put our people.
I'm gonna. Guess technically I should already put them down. I'm only melee.
There's this range, isn't
3, 5, 5. Yeah. I mean, I can.
I'm not getting put the weaker guy just because I could probably kill him maybe.
I get 2 attack dice though, so. Well, it depends. So he's gonna attack the weak. Oh, he's gonna attack the weakest. So if I go here, if I went there, and then like if you went here, he'd hit you with 4. I mean, if you went there, I don't know. Maybe if you go there,
I'll take the brunt of it. I can heal.
Yeah. Let him take the damage. I can't
Let's see,
take that.
Terrify. Let me read Terrify. Because that's going to be what fires off. Terrify. After this unit's attack, place a Terrify die on the attacking unit until the end of its next turn. If a unit has a Terror effect on it at the start of its next turn, it may not target any units with skill Terrify. So, yeah, after this unit's attack. So basically, you'll be able to hit it once. and then that Terrify will go on, and you won't be able to hit it the next time around.
Okay.
So.
Oh well.
Wait,
I mean, I've only got one attack, so which is fine.
Yeah, you'll have some defense and healing. So you might be
then
using that healing first thing.
What's the point of getting it if I don't use it?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Yeah, that's the thing. So this is what. Are we good? Are we good with that?
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Alright. Okay, so Riffle, you go first.
Alrighty. Well, I played my 5 cards out.
Yep.
I think I'm gonna go with. Goodness.
I wish you had. Is it gears that do damage?
Yeah, I don't got any gears. That's the problem. So I might do a. Well, I can't do that.
What does the vision suit do?
The vision, I can move the top of the full deck to the top of my active. I might just do that and just
to get more cards in.
Yeah, just to do something. So I'll play that one single, and then I'll move this to that, discard that. And then it's my dice side of my turn.
Can't use any defense.
I got one attack I can do.
You want to roll that other? You can roll that too.
I could.
Decks.
Yeah, I actually could. Yeah, might as well.
Well.
There's the roll. Ooh, a 4 and a 1 hit.
So I'm assuming you're
Yes, of course.
All right, so it's going to hit him for 1.
Yep.
He's going to lash back 1 and hit you.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Oh, did you want him to see that?
What?
Oh, the dice rolling. Or no?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
I
here.
forgot.
That's okay. I rolled
That's
it.
okay. We'll just remember to do it next time.
Sure. All right. So I did the 1 damage. Now I got the house edge, which I got number 4, which is the highest roll. Draw the number of cards from the full deck.
Now you don't have to use that. Is that a lock or is that an instant?
It's an instant.
It is. Oh.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I placed them in my discard. And then, what was this? You'd use the number of discard. I'd get 4 from my discard, but what if I guess I'll just put
You add them to your discard.
So then I just grab 4 from here.
Right. Up to 4. Right.
Yeah.
So you can basically
I'll
put
just
another
do
card in
4.
there.
And it goes bend the bottom.
Oh, okay.
I got a gear for sure if I can get it back in my.
Okay. So now you take your regular. Oh, that was regular.
That was my regular. That was my hit. And
so then
now, does this go at exhaust or
what?
This die?
Yes, because you used it.
So I just put it over here.
Yeah.
Cool.
Because it's instant. If it was like a lock,
yes,
then you would put it up there active. You'd put it.
That's okay. Yeah.
Okay. I see you, Cleves.
Oh,
Cool. I'm next. Okay. Well, I really don't want to use that already. So I guess what I'm going to do. Now it says you. Did it say we can't roll any defense dice?
The card's right here. It's the second option, I think.
No defense dice may be rolled. Okay.
Yeah.
I was going to say, if it was just applied, I could roll it to get the bones up my sling stones.
But it says no.
Yeah, but that's not.
Wow.
So.
Yeah, that's tough.
So I got 4 decks. So I guess I'll move 1, which leaves me with 3 decks. So I'll roll 2 attack and my long blade. 2, 4, 6. If it was a perfect roll,
Yeah.
I could take him out.
We'll see.
But it's not going to be. Oh, dang it. Dang it.
Oh, it's one of them. There it is.
It's this. No, is it this?
No, you had
What
it.
is it? That's the one.
That's this one.
Yeah. Alright. So, it's not 6, it's 3. Which is a decent whack. 1, 2, 3. Oop, I gave him. Oh no, did somebody take a damage off of it?
No.
Oh, I don't know how to count apparently. Should have had 6. So there's 3. Yay! So, oh shoot, I really gotta label these or something. I gotta have to keep me honest on that. I keep forgetting. I'm just used to playing and just doing.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's been a minute since this.
Yeah. All right. So he goes. Oh my God! This is where the pain train starts. All right. Inspire 1. That's his first thing. Inspire. The next batting initiative meter takes their turn immediately after this unit. Move their initiative die and is granted a number of additional attack dice. So this is going to go immediately after him, and it's going to get an additional attack die.
Whew.
That's hilarious.
All right. So then he rolls 4 dice for attack, and he's going to target the weakest, which is me.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, this is going to be so painful.
You don't need to be cameraman.
I just don't want to roll 4 dice against myself. Okay. All right.
Could have
3.
been worse.
It could have been a lot worse. 1, 2, 3. Whoa, not 4. Let's not get ridiculous. We just got to kill him before he goes again, or I'll probably be dead. And we didn't choose the option with bones for careless, so. All right. That's me. That's him.
Mm-hmm.
This one attacks. It's going to attack you. Oops.
Lovely.
Yeah. It's going to attack Riffle right
Mhm.
here. It's got 2 attack dice. Oh, gosh. So it's going to hit you for 3.
Nice. Got 2 health left. No, 1.
You have 1.
I can heal myself. I'm okay.
Do you want me to?
No, I can heal mine.
He does have some.
I have healing, thankfully.
Too.
Because I can use my
I can
med
heal
kit.
myself.
Yeah, you may be using your med kit next round for sure.
Sounds like I want to use it now.
Oh yeah, that's right. Because you do go next. Yeah, that's him. All right. So.
Okay. Well, I'm where I want to be, and my dexterity is 3, but I only have 1 attack, and we can't use the defense. So
Right.
I'm rolling.
So
1
you
dice.
gonna roll the
Bad
healing?
medkit.
And then I can roll this.
So the question is, do you roll that on me or do you roll that on him? Because
Do you have the
I'm going
card?
to take 4 dice.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to do it beforehand.
And
You've
I'm
got
next.
2 defense dice, so you could roll defense dice next time
Mm-hmm.
and heal yourself.
Yeah.
So
So,
I'm going to do it on you just because that guy. I'm not going to be able to kill him this time around.
all right, so you do 1.
And then heal you for 2.
And he may not get to go because you did that 1. So,
We'll see.
let's see. Did I go to the camera again? No. That's okay. Dang it.
We're
There
like,
you go, Justin.
Like you're pro of this.
Well, when I'm on my own.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. All right. Now, everybody's gone.
Mm-hmm.
did you get your 2 health back?
No, not yet. Everybody is gone. That was my healing.
You haven't took damage, right?
Mm.
So you.
So, Riffle.
Alrighty. Back to my turn. I can play up to 2 cards. I guess I'll play these 2.
And he can play 2 cards because he's got it's
I have
1 plus
1.
1 in that line, so that's a total of 2 cards he can play for his cards.
Correct. Which the vitality will let me heal 1 for each one. So I healed 2.
Heal 2, so he's up to 3. Okay.
And now I can roll.
Attack and defense since it's round 2.
So I'm going to roll 3 since I have a dexterity of 3. 2 defense and 1 attack.
Which dice what are you going to use?
1 closest to me.
There you go.
Preferably.
Alright.
Okay. 1 hit, 1 defense, 1 bone.
Yep.
So I'll go my active. And I'm going to attack the one right across from me.
Yeah. I'm just assuming that's what you were attacking.
Yeah.
So
I'm going to attack him for 1, which he'll attack me back for
so you
1.
lose that defense.
Yeah, well, sadly.
Well, let's do taking more health then. Okay.
Sweet.
Nice. My go. I've got 3 decks, so we're going to go 2 attack, 1 defense, I think, because that's really all I've got. Oh, wait, no. I'm doing 1 attack, 1 defense, 1 long blade. So that's 3 and a defense. So I'm going to keep the defense. Oh, gosh. So I'm going to put the defense there. I'm going to use, that's 3 total. So I'm going to use this one. So it's going to go back in here. And that's going to be 3, which is enough to take this guy out. So he goes out. Thank goodness. And he's going to go over here. And cool. Nice. All right. The pup goes. It's going to attack Riffle. And it's going to roll 1 attack die. That's a 1 hit. So you don't have any defense.
Take 1 damage, yep.
Alright. And then, oops, it doesn't matter. Now we go to
Alright, so I want to use one of my dexterity.
Yep.
Move over to him.
Do you need to heal?
No, I'm
You
good.
got stuff to do.
So I'm going to roll 1 defense and 1 attack.
Mm-hmm.
I'll roll a shield and 1
That's all we need. Is 1
attack.
hit.
And that gets him.
And if you kill him, he doesn't do the lash back.
Yes.
So he doesn't lash back at you.
Sweet.
Fortunately.
And then I put my shield in my active, but I don't think that matters.
No, because it's gonna go away. So we were successful. Oh, it's up there, there. All right, so everybody takes back their initiative dice. Reset that to 1. Grab your gear locks off the table. Keeping their health. All right. Cool. So the rewards were training point and extra progress. So there's a progress. We get 2 training points and everybody gets a loot.
Yeah.
Loot. Zelfie root. Heal yourself 1 HP at the start of each round during battle. Place this loot in prep area as a reminder. Okay. That's cool. Alright. What'd you get?
I got Flare Distraction, which before facing a battle encounter with BQ baddie points reduces it by 3.
So like
They
day 2, we had 6. We could have used that to make it 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've got I think it's Cackler Nest.
Cackler Nest.
So I heal myself for 2 HP. Cannot be used on a turn in which defense dice are rolled.
It's a 3 use?
It's 3 uses.
Nice.
Honestly, are we allowed to trade those?
We can now,
Yeah,
I
we
was about to
can.
say, if one of you guys want that, because
You got healing.
I mean, I've got healing.
I'll take it. I'm weak.
Okay, cool.
You want to trade for this one?
Yeah,
You can
sure.
have-
You don't have to trade 1-to-1. You can keep.
Well, just to keep our inventory. I don't want to hold too much stuff.
And you can always, you may end up, having to deciding, hey, I need to get rid of something too. So,
Yeah.
don't have any luck picking. So then we do our whatever we want to do at the end of the day.
I gotta get rid of my bone, don't I?
Yeah,
That's what I like.
yeah, they'll go away. I'm assuming you're gonna heal.
Yes.
I'm
Yes.
probably gonna heal too.
So we can heal Scout and...
Or try to get better
better
loot.
loot.
Yeah. Okay. I guess I'll
It's
Scout.
just 1. Should I?
It's... I don't know.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it because as soon as I don't, I'm gonna get hit real bad and be like, man, if I just had 1 more hit point.
Oh yeah, for sure. For sure.
So you're gonna scout?
Yeah.
All right. Go.
Oh.
Fell right out the map. A 1 again.
Yep.
Woo! Well, we will know all of these guys by the end of it.
All right. So you got the Minikin Monkey. Okay, so that's an undertow one. So he is ranged, 1 attack, 1 defense, 3 health, 4 initiative. He's got untargetable if he rolls a bone, which is where you basically make it where he's essentially hiding. So just like the flight did, he was not targeted.
Yes.
Yeah. That's what we got.
Okay.
Nice. All right. Cool. And to day 2. Going to day 3.
Oh, do we get a point?
Huh? Oh yeah, we get 2 training points.
Yes.
2 training points.
Okay, I'm gonna move my dexterity.
So, I
And
think I'm gonna go with a tinkered bow for 1, and I'm gonna go. I think I'm gonna go. Gotta go wild more before I can go lucky. What is that?
oh man.
Oh yeah, that was. Yeah.
Interesting.
It isn't active. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go. I don't know. Maybe I should go with another defense. Maybe I should do that this time. I'm gonna do that. So. Okay, that's 1 bone. Come on, don't. Oh my god. Okay, I can't do defense. Dude, that sucks. Well, I guess I made my decision for me. So I'm gonna go. Oh man, but I could go with the combat proficiencies. That may actually be better. Yeah, I'm gonna do the combat proficiency. Die number 5. So that's gonna give me like additional health or dice or defense or whatever. So
Oh, that's cool.
I'm gonna go with that.
You explain what I did, or
Yeah, so I went with Tinker Bolo, which basically is a debuff for like movement potentially and attack, and I went with combat proficiency, which potentially gives me extra movement or attack dice.
nice. I went upped my dexterity up by 1, and I went along this tree to get dex stacking, which allows me to choose the number of cards that I roll, but I get to take them from my discard and shuffle them into my active deck, so I can move these and just keep these in rotation. A way to get these cards back.
And now you can play up to 3 cards because you've got 2 in that proficiency.
Also that, yeah. I can do like a run of 3, a suits of 3,
Right.
everything else.
Nice.
Sweet.
Andrew?
So I increased my attack by 1. So
Did you roll?
Yeah, my attack roll.
Yeah.
So I can roll 2 attack now. And then I also got the upgrade nutrients, and that's like a mixed bag of stuff I can get. I can heal with it. It also has a side which has like bones on it, so it can act as going in my backup plan.
And it counts as 2 bones. That's nice.
And then it has one of them, which is like a loot. Maybe that's a different one. It's got a loot side where if I draw, or if I go with that one, it immediately lets me draw a loot card.
Oh. Well, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. I was supposed to say it's somewhere on there.
Nice. Okay.